Remember, guys, if you subscribe, that's 5 cents. I'm going to be donating to charity. Every sub on my YouTube is 5 cents to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Yeah, if you know that interests you, hit the subscribe button. If not, that's cool. Love you. Bye. So what I figured out, we've done videos like this in the past where I basically ask 300 people, which we seem to have 300 people here today. I ask 300 people very weird questions that nobody else in your lifetime is really going to ask you. So today I'm going to be hitting you with some very weird questions that nobody else in your lifetime is going to ask you. And you have to answer them truthfully. Let's just start this off correctly. Okay, remember, you must answer by using 1 or 2. If you type 1 in the chat, that means yes, you would do that thing. If you type 2 in the chat, that means no, you would not do that thing. Okay, here we go. Would you have sex with a robot once they are eventually invented? Would you have sex with a robot? So if they came out with a robot that you could actually have intercourse with, would you have sex with a robot? Type 1 in chat for 1, or 1 in chat for yes, type 2 in chat for no. Serious questions, I need serious answers. These are questions that you will never be asked in your lifetime. So I'm going to be the guy that asks them, okay? These will be put on YouTube. So all the people typing 1 in chat, you're literally leaving a digital footprint. Digital footprint, dude. Wow. Wow. Okay, actually, this is good. It's almost 50-50. But 55% of you aren't even thinking about the question. You're just, yes, you're banging a robot. Okay. Me, personally, would I have sex with a robot? No. Well, no, I wouldn't. You know it's going to happen, chat. You know it's going to happen. You know they're going to come out with these things. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. I have a fiance, man. I'm going to be a married man here soon. I don't need a robot. Okay. 54% of people said yes, they would. 46% of people said they would not. So this poll wins with 55% of people saying yes, they would have sex with a robot. Starting that off real nice. That's the first question of the night. Let's go into the second question. Now this one is going to be very biased because I'm assuming most of my viewers are men. So let's just ask the hard question. Do women live an easier life than men? Type 1 in chat for yes, type 2 in chat for no. Genuine question. Genuine question here. Very genuine question. Do women live an easier life? 140 of you said yes. So 70% of people said yes, women do live an easier life. 30% of you said no, they do not.
All they do is text 10 dudes at once, go to work, go to sleep, and repeat.
Okay, coming from Troy, all women do is text 10 guys at once, go to work, sleep, and repeat. Okay. Little political, man, little political. Now, a very relevant question today. Did Chris Rock deserve to be slapped by Will Smith? I'm curious about this one. I'm curious about it. What do you guys think? I'm very curious to see what chat thinks about this one. I don't know. Me personally, no. He didn't really. If you're at the Oscars, was it the Oscars, and he's a comedian. There's I didn't think the joke was that bad to the point where you needed to get up on live television in front of millions of people and slap him. But I'm going to have to vote no on this one. 76% of you say no, he did not deserve it. And then 24% of you say he did deserve it. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Have you ever bitten your toenails off? Not your fingernails, your toenails. You ever pull those bad boys up, get a nice gnaw? Ever before in your entire life, have you ever done that? Now, me personally, I have done it before. When I was younger. I used to be flexible. Now I can't even touch my toes. It's a different story. Back in the day, though, I used to be able to put them shits in my mouth. Now, I can't, So, not saying that's the main factor from stopping me do it. I figured out that that's gross. But, I feel like everybody's tried to bite their toenails off, bro. Come on. I feel like everybody has, right? 69% of you don't bite your toenails off. Damn. Okay, this is one of the ones I feel left out on because 32% have and 69% haven't. But I have most definitely done that. In fact, I used to do it a bit, and now I know it's weird. I know that's weird now. I'm sorry. If your parents went through your search history right now, would they be a proud parent? Yes or no? If your parents... First 5 votes, no. Oh, this one's doing good. It's 50-50. See, my parents would be proud of me if they went through my search history, because my search history is, the only thing I search is how to spell stuff. Literally, my last search thing, look at this. I did not even just pull this up. This is not staged. This is the last thing I Googled. How to spell the word seriously. I'm fucking dumb. We're gonna call this one right here. Okay. 54% of people would have proud parents if they went through their phone history. Can we get some claps in the chat for those dudes? Now this one, I'm very curious. How many of you are down bad enough to amputate a limb for $1 million? Would you amputate one of your limbs for $1 million? If you vote yes on this, come on, bro. There's other ways to make money. There's no way 14 of you would say, yeah, cut up my fucking arm. I don't need it. Give me the $1 million. I'm out. Like, bro. 73% of people said they would not cut off a limb for $1 million. Thank you, guys. Thank you. 27% of you would do that, which scares me. You know what, Mr. Beast? I just came up with your next video idea. I gave 37 people $1 million for them to cut off their arm. You get the up-close, gory shit. They have to saw off their own arm. That would, you know what? If you're not going to do it, I might. If you just voted yes on that, DM me in Discord. We're going to set something up. DM me, okay? If you worked at a restaurant, would you spit in a customer's food if they really made you angry? It's literally 50-50. Some guy, Andre in chat, he's from Portugal. He goes, all right, be nice to American waiters. 52% of people said they would not spit in someone's food. 48% of people said they would. Would you steal money from a homeless man if you really needed it to get home? So let's say the bus fare, $2. You don't have the money, but you have to get home. Would you steal from a homeless man to get that money back? Now, like I said, we're asking the questions nobody else is going to. Wow. Okay. Chat, I'm glad you guys are feeling nice today. I really am. I'm glad you guys are feeling nice today. We've got 74% of people said they would not steal from a homeless man. Can we get some claps in the chat? Good job, guys. I'm proud of you. If you had a stepsister that was good looking and offered to sleep with you, would you do it? That's the next question. If you had a stepsister that was good looking and offered to sleep with you, would you do it? Now, this is a scenario everybody thinks of. 78% of people said they would bang their stepsister if they had the chance. 22% of people would not. I'm glad some people here have a little bit of morals. How many of you ever bought a female or a male's OnlyFans? How many of you actually spent your hard-earned money on OnlyFans? I'm curious because this has been a new space that is extremely popular in the past year or two. Extremely popular. So I'm curious. Wow. You guys gotta be lying. These OnlyFans girls are making millions. There's gotta be a few of you in here that have purchased OnlyFans. 14% of people said they have bought some girls or someone's or anybody's OnlyFans. 86% of people haven't. That actually really surprised me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very surprised. Next question. If you found $10,000 on the ground and saw who dropped it, but they didn't see it, would you take the money and leave? Yes or no? Type 1 in chat for yes. Type 2 in chat for no. Wow. 62% of you are taking the bag and running with it. That's crazy. You conniving thieves. You heathens. All right, here we go. 62% of people said they would pick up the $10,000 and run away. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. If you caused a minor dent in someone's car who wasn't around, would you leave a note or just take off? Yes would mean you would just take off. No means you would leave a note. Yes means you would take off. No means you would leave a note. 51% of people said they would just take off. Leave. Not leave a note on the car. 49% of people said they would leave a note. They would do the right thing. If you were dating someone for a year and found out they lied about their age by 5 years, so let's say somebody that's 25, you thought was 25 is actually 30, and they tell you after a year of dating, would you break up with them? Yes or no? Now here's the thing, chat. The age here might not be the biggest difference. In some cases, it might not mean the world. Wow. Okay, guys. All right. Obviously, you guys are blinded by love here. Wow, this one's close too. 52% of people would break up with the person if they lied about their age by 5 years, and then 48% of people would not. You 48% of people, you might want to get, it's a little scary. That's a little scary, okay? All right, last one. If you could ban Chuck, would you? Yes or no? If you don't know who Chuck is, he's a moderator in my channel. Would you ban Chuck, yes or no? Even Chuck voted 1. Okay. All right, so the follow-up to this is anybody who just typed 1, which is 52 of you, anybody who just typed 1 is now banned for 24 hours. So if you saw anybody, yo, Adrian, it's welcome, dude. If you saw anybody that typed 1, they are banned for 24 hours. That was the trick to that entire thing. So ban Chuck for 20. Okay, last question for the night. This is a really good one. Would you rather give the first 99% of a BJ or the last 1%? It's up in the chat. What would you rather do? I have to pee so bad. Type 1 in chat for 99%, type 2 in chat for 1%. I gotta pee so bad. One sec, dude. Wait, why you got skid marks on the back of your pants?
If you had a dick in her mom's ass, and her dad had his dick in your ass, would you move?
That's ass sweat! It's not...
Yes.
Oh! 68% of people would give the first 99%. 31% of people would give the last 1%. Brave 1%ers right there. If you're in that 31%, giving the last 1% of a BJ, you are brave. Congratulations. Congratulations. Very brave. Very brave. We're going to end it there. If you like me and you like kids that have cancer, subscribe right now because every sub is 5 cents to a charity, St. Jude's. Once we hit 100,000 subs, that is $1,100 I'm going to donate to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. If you want to save children and do help with cancer research, subscribe, please.